Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. We are live. Happy Monday morning, 9 o'clock Central Time, June 8th. Every time I say the date, I feel like I'm lying. I feel like it should be March or April, although it felt like June yesterday.
Yes.
I feel like June today. I haven't been outside yet today.
The weather is letting us know that it is actually summer, and yes, we did skip spring.
Yeah, which is like my favorite.
Usually we have more rain than we did.
Yes, that's true. We didn't have tornadoes like we normally do.
No,
we had a couple little days.
We had a few, but my grass is wishing we would have had more rain.
Yeah.
So is
it's
my
funny
water.
You say that. If I look over the screen, I'm looking outside through the window and I see my neighbor, and he waters a lot, and I can tell because it's greener than ours.
Yeah.
Anyway, Julio in the house. Julio, good morning, and hello, Dole Whip Dad. So this is an hour and a half early, so I don't want to ignore you, Julio. I don't know if you're still here, but Julio at an hour and 40 minutes ago asked, good morning and hello, Dole Whip Dad. When you are in Disney World, are you planning to see the new Cirque du Soleil show, Disney, and the new M&M's store chocolate? So I've never seen Cirque du Soleil. I wouldn't mind, but no, I'm not planning on it. I will, I'm sure, someday. And I say that not really.
I would like to. It's not like the top of our list.
I hear it's amazing, but I've not done it.
That's the show we saw in Vegas, though. Didn't we see?
I've never seen Cirque.
We stayed with the girls. Oh, anyways.
I don't know what that means. We stayed with the girls.
With the girls in Las Vegas at that like circus place.
No, Cirque du Soleil. You were talking about.
That was there.
No.
Okay.
She's talking about circus. The new M&M's store. I've only been in there a couple times. Didn't care about it, to be honest with you. So no, Julio.
I like M&M's though.
Paula would be interested in both of those more than me. The Sure or Not 60 in the house. What's going on? Good morning to you. Carolyn Life back in the house. Ended my day and started my day with Carolyn. Carolyn, thanks for being on the shows last night. I appreciate you. Hitchhiking Bones in the house. Bright Suns or stocks or maybe both today. So the market's only up 268, 1%. But boy, if you got into, like I told people to do, cruise industry, I said, hey, you need to buy. If they're at 16, if they're at 18, they're going to be at 20. They're going to be at 25. They're both at 25. Well, I think one's at 24, one's at 25. And when I say that, I mean Norwegian and Carnival. And I picked those two because they were affordable. I could get more bang for my buck. I think the entire cruise industry. And I do think they both go to 50. I got to be honest. I think they both go to 30 easy. I think they both. I was telling people they'd go to 25 quickly. I didn't know by today. Like that was just last week I was saying. Yeah. So, people are asking, is this going to be a V-shaped recovery? The dumbest question ever. It's already a V-shaped recovery. Some people want to stay home, but it's still, we can have a V-shaped recovery and you can stay on your couch if you like, but it is what it is. And it works for me because there's more V to go. Hitchhiking Bones, thank you for that. Appreciate you. Caitlin in the house, thanks for being a member of the channel. Thanks for being here. Big Disney fan. Hello, my friend. How are you? Mikey, my favorite Jets fan. What's going on? JLB Nerdy, that's Jenny. What's going on? Jenny Marr in the house. What's going on, Marr? Thanks for being a member. Bloomin' Cheese in here. My mama here. What's going on? Jackie from RV and Disney is in the house. Via Pre-Project, good morning. Just talking a little stocks. I always think of you. Thank you. He's the one that I talked to you about that I'm like, hey, in the fall it's going to bounce. That's Ed. Or it could be Mindy. I'm assuming it's Ed. It's one of those two. They're awesome. Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate you so much. Surfer girl. Pete McDevitt in the house. Good morning, my friend Pete. Pete, I didn't get to watch your show with Steve, but I got some good comments on it last night. Sundays we're busy.
Yeah.
But a couple people on my show said, hey, Jeff, you missed it. It was great. So congratulations. I'll go back and watch the replay. But I'm happy for you. And Steve is hilarious. That's awesome. Dean, hello, my friend. How are you? Hope you're staying busy and staying awesome. I'm glad you guys are here. So last night, we're still putting the final touches on what we wanted to do this week. And we decided we're going to talk about the Disney food in different places in Disney. That's what you kind of talked me into doing, to be real. We're going to talk about I don't know if I'm a Disney foodie. I love Disney and I love food. Does that make me a Disney foodie?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Have our favorites.
I mean, when you were at food and wine festival, it's easy to feel like a foodie. I can tell you that. Well,
yeah. That's a little different because you're tasting everything.
Carnival on the screen right now, up almost 3% to 24 and change. Like I said, I'm going to call myself a Disney foodie for purposes of this week. So this week we're going to have Disney food the day of. We'll talk about Disney Springs or Disneyland or the different locations. And we wanted to start off with Disney Springs. She wanted to start off with Disney Springs, and it was easy yes for me because my goodness, I love Disney Springs. 64 different places to dine at Disney Springs when everything's open.
It's a lot of food.
So I can't promise you I've listened. I've eaten at all of them because I.
Oh no, we haven't hardly at all.
You know, I don't. We should do a list. I don't even know how many it would be, but think about it. What's your best guess? 1/4 of that. 16 would be 1/4 of that. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to really do a complete.
Well, and because what happens
review.
With us is we find our
Tina.
favorites, and so often we
no problem. You drive safe.
We go back to the same thing that we loved. We don't always try something different every single time, and we try to, but you know, we like the Hard Rock the House of Blues nachos. Like we pretty much get that every time we go. So
Hitchhiking Moan says, looks like Jeff pushed the stream back 10 minutes. Can you guys, I hope we're talking to people. I got 14 people in chat and you guys are chatting. You guys do hear us, right? Like that's weird. 2 days until happy birthday, big Disney fan. So you guys hear us, right? We got 17 in the house. I can't imagine we'd have 17 in the house. The show is live on my end.
Yeah.
And it's 6 minutes in. So I'm hoping I can get some feedback from the chat. Yeah, is this live? You never know. Looks good to me. Okay, Pete. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you. Yeah, everything's fine. All right. I got a little thrown off there. Hitchhiking Moan's throwing me a curveball. I'm like, we could be talking to ourselves. I'm not really sure. But I thought
there was a little lag. Remember when we first started?
But that's the internet. That's what happens. You know.
Right. Maybe.
That's why every now and then if you can see me doing this, I don't know if you guys can tell what I'm doing, but that's me making sure they stay in. Because once it fell out.
Yeah.
It being the
hardwiring.
Yeah. I hear you. Good. Cable. Seems all normal. Okay, Bones. Good. Hello, Julie M in the house. All right. So you were saying, I'm sorry, I was trying to figure out if we were live there. You were talking about our nacho place.
Yes. So I guess we can start at that end. Or that.
So we often start at that end. Yeah. So you know why we start at that end? Because the first 3 or 4 times we ever went, we started there. We parked at that end.
In the orange parking.
Even in the outdoor parking, yeah.
By where the circus thing is.
And we walk in across the bay there, and you walk into Cirque to your right, and
there's like a bowling alley, I want to say. Is that what's there?
Not where I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When you walk in, you've got Cirque, and then on the left you've got House of Blues.
Yes.
And that's where you're talking about we get the nachos. The first year of going to Disney Springs, the first year of being in Orlando, the first year we went and did the family thing out there, I think 3 out of 4 nights we ended up getting the nachos from House of Blues at the end of the day.
So.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
They're pretty spectacular. I will say that last time they weren't as tasty. I think they weren't pickling their peppers. I got to be honest with you. The pickled peppers, which is fun to say, by the way. So pickled peppers. I love pickled peppers. Love pickled peppers. And I love pickled peppers on my nachos. And I don't think they were very pickly. And when I say pickly, I mean pickled, not like pickles.
Right. It was like a sweet vinegar that they were soaked in. And they were a different color also.
Yeah.
So it was like very beautiful to look at. I agree. The last time we got them, they were just kind of nah.
Yeah.
But I'm also thinking, well, maybe it was because they had just opened and we were like the first person there. I'm not sure. It was something different though.
I mean, that could have been it too. That one time we were there. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So usually we were there at the end of the night, and then that
could have been it.
We were the first person. We were waiting for them to open.
It was fun actually. We were there. We ate on the patio, and we were the first ones there. It's right across from the NBA Experience, which is new. We haven't been inside. I'm not a big NBA guy, but it's an amazing area, and it's the very, very beginning of a long but awesome walk.
Yeah.
So we start on that end a lot, but I also love on the other end. One of my favorite places to Co-op Marketplace and World of Disney and all that stuff down there. And we often will get a fancy churro over there. What is it? Sunshine churros or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. It's
right outside of World of Disney. Hey, Jeff Sampson in the house. Good morning. How are you? You can't really mess up nachos, can you? No, you can't mess up nachos, but you can make them better.
Yeah.
And pickled peppers do that. I love pickled peppers.
And that's one of the nice things about that is they come with so many options, and like we can have Peyton's meat put on the side. Like if we get brisket, she doesn't eat meat at all, but we can get her brisket just put aside in a little cup, and then you get double.
Yeah.
So
that's a win.
For us, it's interesting because we're always trying to find a place that everybody can find something to eat. Because Reagan is Miss Texture Woman, and Peyton doesn't eat meat, and the two of us eat most everything.
Julie, yes. My great-grandmother, Julie says, loved pickled watermelon. Anyone else heard of pickled watermelon? I've had pickled watermelon.
Heard that. I don't think I've had it, but
I've had it. I don't know why I've had it and you haven't had it.
Huh. That's funny.
Yeah. So it's weird. we're gonna get off Disney a second. I hate pickles. I love pickled things. I love pickled peppers. Like my mouth is watering. I could talk about pickled peppers the entire hour here. I don't know that anyone would want to listen, but I love it. But yeah, I don't. Pickled watermelon is the thing. Like maybe it was at a restaurant. Where did I have that? I'm freaking out now that you haven't had it.
I think I've had it on salads before. I remember little like vinaigrette.
Yeah. They'll chop
pieces.
up.
Yeah, I think I've had it that way. So maybe that's it.
Anyway, so good. Yeah. Blooming Jesus says the boathouse because you know what? Love the amphibious car boat ride. So I've not eaten there. I've been inside. The little store next to it that's very nautical. That's kind of our jam. We really like that.
It's real tropical looking.
Yeah. Well, it's like I don't know. It's Florida. Like, I don't know. I love it. I guess that's tropical. You're right. You're right. That we watched. I don't know how many launches that one night. It was just fun. Just hung out in that area. Just wanted to
sit there and watch it over and over and over again.
Yeah, got some good video.
Like, Mom, can we go on it? And I'm like, no, you have to have like a reservation and there's a whole.
We should do that. She would really like that.
Yeah.
I don't know the details of that, but right across the street from there is the ice cream place. There you go, Magic of the Mouse. What's going on, my man Bill? How you doing? You and Peyton love that place. Actually, Dean, isn't that where we met, Dean?
It is.
It is right across from the boathouse. Dean, who's in chat, or at least was a minute ago, we got to meet up with him in Disney Springs, and we did it at right outside of. We had just got your ice cream, pretty fancy ice cream. Actually,
it was a gelato.
I was looking for doing a thumbnail for this show last night at like 1 o'clock in the morning or whatever it was, and I was looking at the pictures, trying to find specific pictures for Disney Springs. I ended up going with the one from the Coca-Cola thing with the balloon behind me, but for a minute there I was going to do you holding up your ice cream from that very store.
Oh yeah,
it's the Italian gelato. Exactly,
gelato. So that was that's a really good place. And then next door to that is really fun. It's where you were getting the Breaking Baits the logo on top of your coffee.
Joffrey's Coffee.
The Joffrey's Coffee House will take a picture and do your foam on top of your coffee with whatever picture you want. It can be a selfie. It can be your logo.
They couldn't do my Dole Whip Dad logo. It was just too much stuff for them.
Yeah.
But they did do. I will pull it up real fast. It's pretty cool.
They did the Breaking Baits.
Yes.
So yeah, it came out really fun. It was very cool.
So Breaking Baits is the name of my podcast, which I have not placed anything on in a while. I've got a few, and I'm just learning the podcast world. I haven't decided what I want to do there, but one of them will be just pop culture, sports, and stuff I love at some point. And so this is my Breaking Baits logo, and it's obviously after Breaking Bad, and I'm not using it extensively yet, but I will. It's a thing. But they have, if I can find it, they have a really cool opportunity to get your logo on the coffee, like she just said.
And I believe it was, did you have to download an app to do that?
Yeah.
So he and I think Peyton was looking at it too. They download an app and you basically put your picture on that and
you upload it to, and then they just.
So it was like super easy because it didn't seem like it took much time. And the thing that took the longest was they were trying to do the Dole Whip Dad and seeing if they could legally.
Yeah, well, I tried to do. I wanted to get my Dole Whip Dad. I wanted it to be a YouTube thing, but I ended up doing a podcast thing. And the problem with the podcast thing is I knew I was developing the podcast. I haven't even gone really overly public with the podcast yet because I haven't got. I'm dipping my toe in. Let's put it that way. But I'm trying to show it to you because it's really worth seeing, guys.
I just had the picture.
I need you to not look at your phone. I need you to talk.
Well, I just saw it like a couple days ago. But yeah, anyways, they put a lot of people will do their face. And it's amazing how they can do it. It just all of a sudden your face is there in milk foam.
It's really fun.
It is really, really cool. So, I mean, if you have some time, it doesn't take that much time, but if you have time, it's super fun. And talk about Instagrammable. That
absolutely
was like really cool.
Well, and that's exactly what I was doing when we were meeting up with Dean. We're waiting for Dean. I told him where we'd be, and I was taking pictures. Hopefully, of this picture that I can show you. My goodness.
It's somewhere in there,
but it's right across from the boathouse, and also in that area, one of my favorite places by far to eat now. And I've only been there once, but I was in love with it. I am in love with it. The Edison, one of the best burgers I've ever had in my life. Spectacular. We got the hanging bacon
I was gonna say clothesline bacon.
So good.
Yes, that's
so
such a great
good.
Picture.
Like the picture's great. The food is better. I loved it. I mean, times a million.
And your person who is serving you, they're not there just to like chat with you and bring food. Oh, there it is, breaking baits.
So it's pretty fun, and I got a bunch of pictures of them, and you know, it's fun. It's a really cool thing, and it's like I don't know. First of all, that is one of the best smelling coffee places.
It is,
and I know I love the smell of coffee. Like one of the things I like best about going in Starbucks is the taste. Is the flavor. I love the ambiance. They take it. You're in Disney Springs, and that Joffrey's. First of all, Joffrey's is good coffee, but it really is. I don't know if they pipe in extra awesome smell or what. and they have amazing. So many things in there that I wanted to buy. It's really a good little shop, and again, it's right across from the boathouse. Man, my eyes are bugging me this morning.
Well, it had all the teas there too. So Peyton was, grabbing her last minute teas and things like that.
But the Edison, so I love the Edison so much. So
the Edison was a really awesome surprise. We weren't sure.
Well,
if we were gonna love it. He thought he would, but we were like, "Wow, let's just go in and see what." it looks
that's
like.
An interesting perspective. I was so excited about it. I was excited about it before it was open. I mean, come on, it's the Edison. I love that style. Is it steampunk? I guess I don't even like that name, but
awesome.
It is really, really my jam. And we were there pretty early. Mm-hmm. Again, we were going to go to the parks. I don't know what park we went to that day, but we were going to go to the park. So we went to I don't know what we're doing. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
It was about lunch.
I think we went to the Edison and we opened the place, right? And so obviously it wasn't dinner time. It wasn't packed, and our server was all about us. He was very attentive.
Oh my goodness. But they also, it's not just that they're attentive, but they totally entertain you. Like they are doing every little funny, quirky thing they could come up with. They were joking. I mean, it was awesome. He was really,
and one of the things he said was, look, if you're liking this, guys, I'm really sorry. Both my eyes are bugging me this morning. If you like this, you got to come back. And he talked about the performances they have. It sounds like a circus in there. And I fell in love with it so much. I don't know what we were there, 45 minutes, an hour. I don't know what we were there, but the burger was one of the best burgers I've ever had. Now, if you've seen my belly, you know I can eat a burger. It is.
The pickles were amazing too. I know you didn't try them.
They were don't like
really good. They had the one I had was a little bit spicy. It was so good.
I think that I fell in love with it so much. Darn it, I wanted you to keep talking.
So their food is completely made to be Instagrammable. Like the clothesline bacon, they bring it out and the presentation is amazing. Like we had asked them if they would cut my food in half, and he was like, no, we can't do that because I can bring you a knife, but it's about presentation. We have to bring this specific way on your plate, and because it's art on your plate when they put your food on there.
So I cut it my dang self.
So we did. We cut it ourselves.
I mean, if you know how to use a knife, right?
Well, they didn't want it to
be lighting. No, I know. This is all food from the Edison. And, I am not one of those guys. What?
Peyton's tomato soup with it was a grilled cheese sandwich.
I'm not one of those guys who makes fun of people on Instagram posting their pictures of food. If you know how to place it, use lighting, and take a picture, one of my favorite things to do is look at food pics. And I'm doing it right there. Look at that. Oh my gosh.
There's the sauce and no bacon left because the clothesline bacon was gone. Yeah, and even our server was like holding the plate in certain areas
his arm
for us.
He saw what I was doing and he came back. He's like, he loved us. We loved him.
Let me hold it.
He said, well, because he's done it before.
Spots.
Yeah, he knew the backgrounds. He saw what I was doing and he
He's like, here, wait, let's do this. And he was like staging it for us. It was great.
So if your mouth's not watering, we can't be friends. That was so, so good.
That was fun. And they had was it 3 sauces or 2 different sauces underneath that you could dip your bacon in?
I think there was 4 sauces, but I wouldn't swear to that.
And it was kind of candied, a little bit candied bacon. It was kind of sweet with a little crisp on the edges. Yeah. The steampunk decor in there was amazing. Even the bathrooms were super fun.
I'm sorry it's not very clear, guys.
Yeah, it's a little blurry.
And that's my beautiful family.
There we are.
Out of focus. I'm not sure why. But anyway, I won't make you guys look at that the whole day. But I loved that place, and I loved it so much. This is where I was going to go with that when memberships, so I didn't know what to do when YouTube offered me memberships, and you guys who are members, those guys that are in green, Caitlin, Make It Blue, Amar in Memphis, my mom, everybody who's in green, they become a member, and there's four different levels, and I had no idea what to do, and so I signed up as soon as I could, but it takes like 48 hours for it to go through, and they check on you and blah 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 blah, and so it was hard for me to really know what to give back. Because, I didn't want to not love back the people who were loving on me and my family by giving me, becoming members of the channel. And so so I had low levels and high levels. And the high levels are really hard for me to decide what can I give as a thank you to someone who's doing that much. And I decided the Edison. So what we're going to do, and I don't have a lot of people, and I'm not selling, but I'm saying this is how much I love the Edison. At the top 2 tiers, I'm going to have, and currently there's only one person at this top 2 tiers, but, when I'm there, and I'm not, at least once a year, we're going to do a member meetup. And for the top 2 tier, we'll do it for all the tiers, anybody who's there. And I understand not all members are in Disney, so it's a little hard to get to everybody.
Right.
But in my mind's eye, in my fantasy land of a brain, someday I'm going to have a conference out in Orlando. And I have started. I'm not ready yet. We're not big enough yet. But I've done some conferences. We're Boys and Girls Club conferences, after school, nonprofit conferences. And I don't want to be Vid Summit. I'm not Daryl Eves. I don't want to do VidCon. But something for the Disney creator, I think would be big in Orlando. And I know there's other people in this niche that have talked about it. And I'm excited about the opportunities. I've talked to a buddy at TubeBuddy, who I'm going to talk about here in a minute. And so it's going to be a thing unless somebody beats me to it and they do a great job. But I don't live there, so it's hard.
Right.
But one of the things I want to do is do some meetups there. And so I thought the member meetup for me, my dream would be at the Edison. It just would. Yeah, hanging out there. Awesome. And so those people that are top tier, and I only have one right now, but the people who are at the top tier, I'm just going to buy them a bunch of appetizers. We're going to hang. And it sounds like a party to me. And anyway, so again, we're not big enough yet. But that's when people talk about where your dreams are for the channel, it's that kind of stuff. That's fine. Anyway, that's a little inside baseball stuff. But the Edison, my point in that is not to push memberships, is to say that's how much I love the Edison. Like it became part of my long-term goal / fantasy for this job or this. Dole Whip Dad says, Bill, you better study up. I just finished our 10 questions for trivia tomorrow. What's Bill talking about? Bill's talking about Bush League Baseball. It's every Tuesday night. It's on Bush League Baseball, the channel. Bill and I and Bill Jr. are, the co-hosts. It's a lot of fun. And our buddy Joey from It's Joey's World is going to be on, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Check out. If you like baseball or you like crazy people, come listen to that. Why did someone not think of clothesline bacon sooner? Right? So good. The smell of Starbucks is always wonderful. In this drive-through time, one of the things I do miss is funny because it's you and it's Peyton. Peyton's the oldest of the two that still live with us that are Starbucks nuts. I didn't even drink coffee before I knew you, baby. I didn't drink coffee before I knew her. Now I barely talk out loud before I have coffee.
See, I think it's really Peyton that's more of a Starbucks nut, and I kind of go along with her because, I'm driving.
You introduced me to Starbucks coffee.
Right.
Pre-Peyton.
Not as much as she does. She likes it all the time. Like, I sometimes will go in and just be like, hey, can you just do a pour over coffee? What
I like about coffee is different. The New York City mayor said to fund the police. What an idiot. What I love about it is the smell. Thing I miss.
Smells great.
Right now is going into Starbucks. It's stupid how much I miss going into Starbucks. That's good. That's good marketing right there. Jeff is a cast member, a hidden gem at Disney Springs, says Caitlin, is Aaron McKenna's Bakery. They are an amazing bakery who make baked goods for those who have food allergies, but I can't tell a difference. That's awesome.
Wow. That's great.
Love it. Paul is more of the baked goods kind of person than me. The Edison was delicious, and we really enjoyed it, and the ambiance. The food was a plus. The ambiance was plus. I love it. By the way, love the t-shirt. The t-shirt that I'm wearing right now.
It's work.
It's just a work shirt. Is that the one you're talking about? I don't know. Is that the one you're talking about? I was wearing my quarantine Disney one the other day. I can't imagine you love this one, but if you do, okay. It's our logo. It's our work logo. We used to be Boys and Girls Clubs of the town we were in. Now we're After School America.
Yep.
I'm assuming you're talking about that. I'm not going to monetize in any ways with my channel. All righty. Love that my day job is an IT trainer. Oh, hey, Team Mold. I didn't even see you in here. How are you, my friend? Love that. My day job is an IT trainer education. That's an amazing idea. I don't know what idea that was, but thank you or good job, chat, whoever said it. My motivation. Yeah. Oh, look at Hitchhiking Bones. If you're trying to put me in a good mood, you quoting me, quoting my pastor, quoting, I don't know where he got it from. Maybe him. I don't know. I love this.
Motivation.
You just made.
Or accumulation.
Doesn't really matter what happens the rest of the day. It really doesn't. As long as an asteroid doesn't take out me and my family, or you guys, or Disney.
Or
oh man, can you imagine?
Church,
as soon as it gets back open, bam! The heck, 2020. My motivation for accumulation is distribution. A freaking men. You just made my day. Hey, Leanne in the house. What's going on, Leanne? How are you? So glad to see your name in chat. I wish my mouth would go at the speed that my brain goes. Like, I know that everybody says I talk fast.
You do.
No, you listen slow. Everybody, you can receive many, 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 many more words per minute than any human could say. Yeah, but you talk
really fast like this and you can't get it.
I got every single one of those words. Did you? How did you do? Are you all right? You're going to. So I really wish, it drives me crazy that I'm on to the next thing, but my mouth is still talking about 3 sentences ago. Right? You don't have that.
No,
yeah, I could see it in your face. Team Joffrey's. By the way, if you love Disney and you love coffee, you would love my buddy Matt. Disney Coffee Blog. Let me say it again. Disney Coffee Blog. People, he's going to blow up. He is so talented. I love that guy. I love that guy. And if you like coffee like me and you like Disney like me, get over to Disney Coffee Blog. Tell him Jeff said so. He's an awesome guy. One of my favorite people I've met in the community.
Yeah.
Like really, really just oozes nice. The reason why I'm not monetizing because of government assistance I get. Cool. Got it. Understand. I would monetize in such a way that you're going to make enough that you don't need that, because at some point, trusting somebody else is rough. What I want to do is I want to be so diverse in my accumulation that if any 12 or 15 of them go away, I'll be fine. That's diversification. If I did not know any better, I would think you grew up in New Jersey. You talk so fast. So I did, kind of. My grandpa was born in Bayonne.
No, Italy.
My grandpa was born in Bayonne.
Yes.
His whole life, and then after he passed away, there's some evidence that says that he may have been born in Italy. But
he thought.
I thought I was Italian and I'm not, but that's a whole other conversation. Downsides Diva in the house. What's going on?
Family thing.
I do talk fast. I do. I wish everyone else would. Would you guys please hurry the heck up? I'm listening to people. I'm like, really? I think there's a lot of people, and here I am talking on a stream, asking people to watch me talk. But I think some people just talk to be looked at.
Well, I mean, yeah.
And when you talk,
lots of teenagers do.
Real slow. I have horrible ideas on what to do. More food, less fighting, Jeff, right? Amen. People speak about, there you go, Just Samson. 140 to 180 words per minute, but on average, a listener. Just Samson, I already love you, dude. And you, would you read that out loud, please?
An average listener. I have a half of a listener.
No, you don't. People speaking about 140 to 180 words per minute, but on average, a listener can comprehend about 400 words per minute. No human can talk fast enough that someone couldn't follow what they're saying unless they're just not listening.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, Jersey! You know what I like about Jersey? They have their own baseball teams and their own football teams that they just let New York claim. Like, did you know the New York Jets and the New York Giants play in the same stadium? Their home games?
No.
Did you know both the New York Jets and the New York Giants stadium that they play in for home games is in New Jersey?
No.
That's stupid. It's not even the same state.
Wow. That's weird.
Caitlin says, I speak fast. If I see my videos, you can see how fast I talk. I remember Turtle Talk from speech therapy, but I listen less since I am half of my hearing left. I love the scene in Zootopia.
It's totally.
Because it is me. And by me, I mean I'm Judy.
He's the bunny.
Just finish what you're saying. I am not the sloth. The sloth.
No, you are not the sloth.
The sloth needs to be extinct. They are a pretty cute little animal, though, aren't they?
They are.
Or not little. They're a cute big animal. I don't know why I said little. Sloths are weird looking. I want a sloth.
They're cute. We have a really cute one in the Dallas aquarium that we went
to.
I'm
like,
do you remember that one?
I do. You said we have one. I'm like, what?
Well, here. It's cute.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah. He was just like,
they look like a cartoon.
Yeah. I was
surprised.
Flash. How
Mom, you've been Flash. Orlando, Mike in the house. What's going on? Atlantic City area. I've told it, I told the other night on the baseball show, I told Bill, Magic Mouse TV, a story. And I'm halfway through the story about me being in New Jersey for a baseball card convention. I'm like, I've already told him the story, haven't I? You ever do that? You tell a guy a story and you're like, I tell you that before. And they're like, yeah, you already told me that.
Well, yeah, do that. Though.
Well, I think part of it is now doing the YouTube thing.
I think it's because you're a grandpa.
I mean,
because grandpas retell their story over and over and over.
I accept that. So this one time I was in New Jersey. There was
a baseball card
thing. See, he's talking so much he missed me picking on him. Candy Mom, I just like people talking about me. If you want to make me happy, talk about me. You can call me names. Shoot, you could probably. I can bob and weave. You can take swings and try to punch me in the face. Oh, look at this. Norwegian 24 up 10%. Carnival up 11.4%. Royal only up 2 because Royal's already at 71. People, you still have time. It's going to go to 50. Carnival, CCL, Norwegian, NCLH. More of that on the Animated Investor. I'm looking for it. Where is it? Did you make fun of me? Tiki Man fan in the house. What's going on? We need to get back to Disney Springs talk. I feel like we've gone off.
We have.
T-Mold, it is your brain. It is multitasking. There's no such thing as multitasking, by the way. No such thing. We should have this conversation. And you are talking and your brain is always moving on the next item. I have a lot of that same issue. No such thing as multitasking. It's not a thing. Multitasking is an excuse for people who don't want to do more. I speak fast. I already read that. I'm looking for it. I don't see you picking on me. Candy Mom, I looked. I went back up. All right. So I think that my favorite place to eat there is probably now the Edison. That's new. I like the little margarita shack. I like the churro thing a lot. Very, very much. I think that my favorite for our family dynamic and just being, the remembrances, the nostalgia, if that's okay to say after 3 or 4 years, is the House of Blues. I just really, really love that. But one thing that I love a lot that I don't think you like as much as me, and I know Peyton doesn't like, is the sandwich shop.
Earl of Sandwich. No, I like it. I think it's okay, but I'm surprised that so many people are like completely in love with it.
It's pretty good. It's not.
I mean, it's just.
I'm not one to like something because other people like it, and I had to try it because everybody loved it, and it blew me away.
Huh.
Which is weird. I remember Peyton got sick.
Didn't have a good salad or sandwich.
Maybe you should get a sandwich at a salad shop.
No, I've had a sandwich there too.
I love it. I love the decor. It
was fun.
It's just funny. It's irreverent. It's just funny. I love it a lot. I'm thinking of stuff. I'm sorry. It's very, very, very good. And when you start on the other end from where we just talked about, House of Blues end is where we normally start. But if we start on that end, which we've done before, because a few times we've stayed off campus.
Yeah.
Off property.
So we're at the hotel, right?
Which is the hotel right there. What is that hotel? It's
really Win. Win.
No, it's like Win. Is it like Best Western or something?
No, I don't know.
Whatever.
Right,
the one super. Hey, Alyssa, super close to.
It's just across the little bridge thing, and then
Disney Springs.
Yeah.
Regardless, when you walk across the street, so at Christmas time, it's right where the Christmas tree trail is, which is totally my jam. I love that so much. And then right next to that is Earl of Sandwich, and then you've got the Christmas shop, and that's just a really cool area that for a couple, like first year or two, we didn't even go to that area. I love that. I love Earl of Sandwich a lot. I think that it would probably be in my top 10.
It's not.
Wyndham. Thank you. Wyndham. Thank you, Bill.
Yeah.
Well,
it is not in my top 10 at all.
Yeah, Jackie agrees with you.
Right.
Best Western. See, I thought Best Western too, but Bill says Wyndham.
It's the Wyndham, and then behind the Wyndham is the Best Western.
Oh, we stayed at the Wyndham. You stayed at the Best Western.
We've stayed at both.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
We've stayed at both.
We on occasion will go early. So if we have, let's say, a 4-day trip or whatever, and maybe we go early, we'll just get a room at the.
Right. We'll do our DVC points, max them out, and then stay extra nights at, just somewhere nearby. Or come in earlier than we had planned originally. So we'll grab a room for the night.
Yeah. I've stayed at both. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Broccoli cheddar soup. So I'm a big cheddar soup guy. You can leave the broccoli out of it.
You won't eat broccoli. It's green. And it's a vegetable.
Ample Hills Creamery at Disney Springs coming soon. And I say that because Bill's in the house. Bill loves him some ice cream. We're supposed to have a ice cream contest. Why did that not happen? And then she's in the Ample Hills. You had some with Peyton at the boardwalk.
Yes.
At the boardwalk.
That was really good. And I liked how they gave you the little like sample thing. I mean, they didn't give it to you. You can buy it. And it's like a mini scoop of like multiple flavors. So you can kind of try everything. And that was really cool. So I didn't want a lot of one flavor. I just wanted to see what.
I'm not an ice cream guy as much. Bill is the ice cream guy. Bill could have a channel called the Ice Cream Guy. I like, hey, hey, Amy, AJC Magic. Oh, man. So I don't know if you were watching my shows last night, but I was losing my voice pretty hard on the first show. The second show, it did better. I'm starting to feel it right now. So 25 more minutes of talking. I can get through it, though. Orlando Mike, did I say hello to you? Well, my Universal video premiere just ended. Nice. I hope you had a whole bunch of people watching. Deluxe Burger is a pretty darn good place. So I and you met up with Kelly and some of her family. Kelly from the Mickey Bunch. She's awesome. She's a friend of mine. She is my co-host on Disney Pins Live every Friday night. And we got to hang out there. And I can tell you, if you like Disney Pins Live, I like you. Thank you. I had this idea for a Disney Pins show for quite some time. Last year, when I was doing my daily vlogging, I did a vlog every day in 2019. And by March, I knew that I was over it. Right? It wouldn't be going into 2020. It's a lot of effort and there's more things to learn and you don't have enough time. If you're going to create a video every day, you don't have time to learn all the other stuff. So if you're going to do daily vlogging to grow, I wouldn't do it in year one. That was a mistake that I made, but it was great value. I loved it. I'm glad I did it. I accomplished the task, whatever. But I knew that I had some ideas and I had to dive into live streaming. And so 2020 is my year of learning live streaming. That's why I have multiple shows. It's for me to decide if I like it, get good at it, get bad at it, whatever. At the end of 2020, I'll decide what I want to do with it. And so Disney Pins Live was a show I wanted to do. And I talked to you about it. I may have shared it with my mom, but that's the first place where I had a couple options, people I was looking at to see if they wanted to. But my first choice was Kelly. And we talked about my idea over a hamburger at Deluxe Burger, really over sauces at Deluxe Burger.
Yeah, there was a bunch of sauces there. We kind of took over a whole corner and yes,
we totally did.
There were so many of us.
It was hot.
It was super hot.
It was so hot that day. Oh
yeah.
Just Sampson, thanks for being here. Yeah, he's going to head over to Pat Flynn's stream. Pat Flynn, the income stream, every day at 10 o'clock Central Time. Totally worth your time. I'll be there. Just Sampson's there every day, just like I am. See you, buddy. Appreciate you being here. Jeff, that's what I was picking on you about your voice. Was it? Could you tell? I was trying to, with Melly Mel, I felt bad. So she was my guest last night, Melly Mel. And it was a good conversation. But at some point I was like concentrating on myself more than her. Like I want to be a good interviewer. I want to pull out stuff from them. I want them to talk. And that's hard when you're me because you like to talk. Also, it's not that hard, really. You want to ask the right open-ended. You know what I do for a career, and I do a lot of interviews. It's not that hard to get people to talk, really. It's not that hard, but it is hard when you're trying to hear what they're saying, so you can get them to, tell me more. Let's be real. That's the question you want to ask, but I don't want to say it like that. But when you're concentrating on your voice, like it was rough at the end. I thought I wasn't going to make the second show. The second show worked just fine, but anyway, me. It was all the singing. Yeah, someday your pins will come. Carolyn, do I owe you a pin? I think Carolyn must be in our pile. If you are, it's coming. I didn't say soon, but it's coming.
When he gives me the list.
But she says someday your pins will come, which I think is a Disney song.
Which pin goes to what?
Is that a Disney song?
It will be coming. Yes.
I do like singing. Deluxe Burger was a no for us, so I thought it was pretty good. The fries were good, though. A good burger does not need that many condiments. That's true, Jackie. You're right. That's a good point.
But you always order yours with nothing else. Like he doesn't do the veggies and all that extra stuff.
That's true. So for a good burger for me, is a good meat cooked.
It's a meat and a cheese and a sauce for you.
I love mustard. Oh, my mouth just watered. I love mustard. I love good mustard. I also like Heinz yellow mustard. That's good. Does. I do. Ooh, my mouth is watering.
I think you like French's.
I like mustard. Yes, I like a lot.
He does. He likes.
I like barbecue sauce. I do like general barbecue sauce, but I like how many barbecue. What's the most different kinds of barbecue sauces you think we've ever had in our fridge?
12.
That's a good guess. I would go with that.
There's love probably like 8 right now.
Sauces. So
And that's not including this big drawer of all his little sauces from restaurants that are thrown. We have this, like,
those don't count.
Long drawer.
You mean like my Arby's sauce? Yeah,
stuff,
I'll throw it. That's true. If you throw it in my bag, I'll throw it over.
You like sauce?
I do. But I do like meat. Like, I hear what you're saying though, Jackie. Like a good burger, a good steak, you don't need stuff, right? Ribs. I love ribs. My mouth is totally watering. You don't need sauce on ribs. Here's the problem. I love barbecue sauce. So I want, like, almost always my first bite of a burger is going to have with nothing on it. And then see, if you char it right, and if you like got a good, like a caramelization on there, there's plenty of times that I'll just leave it alone because that's so good. But although I agree with that, Jackie, I do love sauces, and Deluxe Burger had some good sauces. And to me, it was about dipping the fries in all the sauces. It was fun. Caitlin says, my last trip we stayed at Town Place Suites by Flamingo Crossings near Cornell Springs. Highly recommend. Very cool. Got a firework view. Nice. That's cool. Lynn needs her pin. Mar needs socks. That's true. I need to get my hands on Dole Whip Dad button. If you have, I don't have any buttons.
Not yet.
I have a bunch of buttons, but they all say the Lynn Project and Practically Perfect Pork Chopping. But if I get one, you'll get one. Is that Orlando Mike? That's Orlando Mike. I'm not going to do the normal pins. I've price checked actual Disney pins. You got like Disney pins. Like Lynn. Hey, Lynn, I see you back there getting ready for work. How you doing? She ninja watches and she doesn't talk to us, but she's put on some clothes, Lynn. That's pretty funny. Anyway, so I want a Disney pin like that is a Dole Whip Dad Disney pin. The Dole Whip Dad logo, like the one you see. And I wouldn't mind having a Creator Talk one.
Those are cool.
And maybe we'll get
a work call.
Okay. Is it everybody good?
Yeah.
Maybe we can get a Bush League baseball one. Got Magic the Mouse. I do like Yoda going potty. I like breaking baits. I would love to get some Disney pins, like Disney pins. I've always wanted to do this one. I didn't create this art, so it's not mine, but I stole it. I love that one. It's that all. That's all, folks. But I have spoken. Anyway, here's my work logo for when I do work things. I would love to get some pins like that, like actual Disney pins. And then, of course, I want that one to give out because it's actually made like a Disney pin. Anyway, I'd love to do that someday. And I have looked at it, and it is affordable. My buddy Lynn just texted me. I knew you're back there. I see you. Just gotta, if I lean over. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, Lynn. We should all go to Fort Worth and all knock on Jeff's front door at the same time to save him postage. So you would freak my daughter the heck out. One of the biggest issues, my daughter just doesn't want people to know where we live. Like, she gets mad at me that I even have told you people I live in Fort Worth. Fort Worth's a huge city. But we can meet up, but then the mail wouldn't be here. The mail would be here if we met up. That'd be a problem. But I would love for you guys to come to Fort Worth. We could hang out. You guys are ever in Fort Worth and you want some barbecue, let's go. Meetup time. Jeff, the hotel impressed us. It has a stove and a dishwasher. That's nice. You can rent movies. Very cool. If you want a good sugar-free barbecue sauce, look into the G. Hughes brand. It's so yummy. They make the best comments. I've never heard of them. I do love me some sauces. All right, so let's get back to it. So the Edison we talked about, Enzo's Hideaway I've not been to. Is that the one that Lynn just did? I need to catch up on her video. I'm pretty sure it was. House of Blues barbecue we talked about. I've only done the patio dining. Love it, love it, love it. The front porch and the smokehouse. So good. Jock Lindsay's Hanger Bar is definitely on my list. I've not done that one yet. We talked about Joffrey's. The Lava Lounge at the Rainforest Cafe. We've done Rainforest Cafe plenty of times. I really do love Rainforest Cafe. People say, I've actually heard both really, really glowing and not so good about Morimoto, but I definitely want to try it. Paddlefish looks so good. I doubt I'll ever get to do paddlefish. My wife, who just left to take a work call, I hope everybody's okay. I wonder if somebody called in or something, sick or something. She doesn't like fish. The first date I ever took her on, I'm a San Diegan. Hey, Kadani Sean in the house. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member of the channel. You are never late. You are never late. I appreciate you being here. Splitsville. I've never been in Splitsville. People love Splitsville. I'm not a big bowler. I don't know. My family is really into bowling when I was a kid. So I don't know, whatever. But I do hear it's fun. Sticky ribs are worth it alone. I've heard that, Tiki Man fam. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I should have ate before this. But paddlefish looks like I would love it. Used to be Fulton's. It's expensive, or was, but it's really good food. So my first date the first date I was trying to take Paula on. I wanted to go to Anthony's Seafood Grotto. Was my favorite place in San Diego. They had a couple one. There was one in Rancho Bernardo, one down on the water in San Diego. And I want to take Paula there. That was I got her to say yes. Hey, you want to go to Anthony's? Sure, never heard of it. It's fish. She said no. It almost ruined. We wouldn't even have the kids we have had I not. I think we ended up going to Carl's Jr. Pretty sure. Oh, no. We went to the steak place. First time we ate together was Carl's Jr. First date was a steak place. But anyway, I do. Okay, I do. You know what? If you're not on the list on who I owe mail to, I mean, you're just not doing right. I want to talk to you about the Polite Pig. Did you know they closed the Anthony's at Harbor? No, I didn't, Mom. Did they really? I have good memories of that. I did not know that. Well, that makes me sad. Anthony's Fish Grotto was my favorite restaurant when I was a kid. Right on the bay. Oh, so nice. So they closed that one. That makes me sad. Polite Pig. I love barbecue. I love barbecue sauce. Did the Polite Pig for the first time last trip. I haven't been to Aristo Crepes. It sounds like I would like it, though. I love crepes. Polite Pig was way better than I thought. I got to be honest with you. I didn't expect it to be good. It was great. I wish Paula was here for this one. She loved it. I just loved it. I loved it a lot. So I'm a barbecue bean fan. Yeah, it was. I know, Ma. Oh, I'm sad about that. These were some of the best barbecue beans I've ever had in my life. Some of the best barbecue. I don't know if they put the crust on top. Oh, I should have ate first. So good. So Rainforest Cafe we talked about. Splitsville I'm not done, but I hear the dining room's awesome. Obviously Starbucks. Love Starbucks. Love getting Starbucks mugs. When I'm there, if they've got one of these kind of mugs, I'm buying it, whether it says Orlando. What we got today? Today we got Disney's Animal Kingdom. Kind of fun. It's just, you got to go. You got to go. Kadadi, Sean, you should go. It's good. I really, really liked it. The slaw, I like the sandwiches, the barbecue sandwiches with the slaw on top. It was a high quality sandwich. I don't remember what my wife got, but we had all of us. My mom was there. We had 6 of us. It was good. It was good. Even my vegetarian daughter, I don't remember what she got. I think it was like a watermelon salad or something like that. She loved it. I think it was a watermelon salad. I love the Starbucks tumblers from 2018. Paula collects those. I don't know the difference between years, but Paula would. I hope everything's okay with my staff, the employees. But regardless, she loves those tumblers. She'll earn T-Mold. She'll earn up the, I don't know, are they stars? Whatever it is on the Starbucks app thing. And when she gets enough for free ones, she picks those up and then she gives away those for Christmas, which tells you how much we spend at Starbucks. Way too freaking much. Sunshine Churros, I mentioned earlier. I'm just looking at the list now so I don't miss one. Sunshine Churros, I love it. So plenty of times I'll let them just, they'll shop. What is that? World of Disney right there, right? And I love World of Disney, but my daughters and my wife are going to be in there way longer than me. So often I'll say, hey, I'll meet you outside, and I'll just sit out there and I'll grab a churro. And I'll just hang out, and I'll sometimes now I'll get video of people walking by, or maybe the kids that are performing on the stage there, or the water. I love that little area so much. PSA, Starbucks and Westside and Marketplace are owned by Starbucks, which means you can redeem rewards. That's good. Is everybody okay?
Yeah, we're good.
Good. All right. I'll find out what the details are later then. I want to go back because you're here now. Polite Pig.
Yes.
You loved it as much as me.
I did.
What did you get?
I got these really amazing Brussels sprouts.
Oh, that's right. I remember it was something that sounded ridiculous.
And the barbecue tips.
And you gave me some, and I didn't want to eat it, and it was wonderful.
They were so good. Like everything on my plate.
Yeah, you got burnt end. You got burnt end.
Yes, I got burnt ends. That's right.
Barbecue tips.
Barbecue tips, burnt ends, something like, they were really good.
Barbecue tips.
I had another veggie. I want to say it was.
No one wants to hear about your veggies.
No, all of their veggies were so good. And then the orange blossom pie.
Yes.
We did try that.
You're obsessed with orange blossom stuff.
So I love orange blossoms.
Your upbringing.
Yes. It was just an orange pie. It reminded me of like a key lime pie, but made with oranges. It was good. It wasn't blossomy flavored, but it's like a flower.
T-Mold was talking about the tall versions of the 2018 Starbucks tumblers, and I shared with her that you like to earn your points and get tumblers to give away. Do you know the difference between the 2018? Like, I don't know.
I can look on the bottom. I have a whole bunch that I have bought with my points and I save them up through the year. And then I give everybody the big, beautiful ones at Christmas time. So what I really love now, though, is before they wouldn't let you get them for they had to be under $20 to use your 400 points. Well, now they let you pay the difference. So they just give you like a $20 off and you can get the $25 one.
So I don't know what she's talking about. All that extra point stuff. That's the domain of
it's getting
Paula.
The really big, beautiful ones for like $4.
It just sounds like we're spending a lot of freaking money places. I love how you guys, and yes, I mean all female shoppers. Yes, you can call me sexist. I love how you guys go with, oh, but I get something free. If I spend $8 million, they'll give me free stuff. No, they're not. They're taking the profits and they're sending. But you get, how many do you think you've redeemed? You know what? We shouldn't have this conversation. This is just going to grow. No. Anyway, Bill doesn't like my mug today. Bill says,
I like your mug.
Not digging your choice of coffee mugs
nice.
Lately. And I think I know why.
Yeah.
I have 2 mugs that may say magic. One is a male one and one's a female one. One's Mickey and one's Minnie. Mm-hmm. Magic the Mouse. And you used to use it a lot, but now
they're on the Disney shelf downstairs.
They kicked me out, Bill. They kicked you out. They kicked you out. They kicked you and Richard and all my friends who have sent me mugs, which, there's a few now. There's a few. Mm-hmm. You guys got kicked out. They said, I need to have my own.
He needs his own YouTube shelf for all his YouTube.
I like my YouTube friends.
I know. And then you can have them.
I like them more than you guys when you're mean and kick out my mugs.
I don't, because we have so many mugs. I have to separate them out.
Maybe get rid of your Starbucks ones.
One huge shelf. You would cry if I got rid of the Starbucks ones. One huge shelf is just the You've Been Here, those ones.
Yeah, we do like those.
And then the ones above are all the Disney ones that are not Starbucks, but Disney.
Have you eaten at Molly's in San Juan Capistrano? Wow, that's random. Carolyn.
I love San Juan Capistrano.
What? That's weird that you would know that. I don't recognize the name Molly's. When I was college and younger, we would go to, Mom, you're in the chat, right? How often would we go to San Juan Capistrano?
Mission.
Couple times a year.
The Mission there.
That's weird and rad. You just, maybe I'm from Southern California.
Yeah.
I don't recognize the name Molly's though. Doesn't mean I haven't.
Yeah, exactly. My aunt lived there, so I was there.
Me and you went there a couple times too, but not as much.
I'm thinking as a kid.
Yeah,
my aunt had a house right there, and so
yeah, Carolyn. I don't know. I don't know. It does. I got to be honest with you. It does ring a bell. The Polite Pig has great mac and cheese. I got some of that. One of them, I think Peyton. No. I think Reagan got mac and cheese. Regardless, I had some of that. I liked it more than her. I love that you save up your points and give those as a gift. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, well, she does. I don't do that. You know what I do with my points? Nothing. I don't even know you have points. Do you use my points?
I guess. Yeah. I mean, our points are the same.
She does.
So it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's her. So
it's on one app. So
she's the nice one. I'm the loud one. Wait, what? Orange blossom pie? I mean, it was pretty good. That mug does not say Magic of the Mouse. We went a lot. Interesting. Did we go to that place, Ma? What was it? Molly's or Polly's? What did I say? Molly's. Mom, did we go to Molly's? I feel like I've heard of it. Where did we go? Mom, we went to a really fancy, in my mind's eye, we went to a really fancy, beautiful outdoor patios looking Mexican food restaurant in San Juan Capistrano. Am I remembering that correctly? So I feel like when we went to San Juan Capistrano, most of the time I was a kid with my mom. I mean, I know we went once.
Yeah.
A couple times. I do love that area. And now we don't live there. We didn't eat there a lot though. Okay. Downscale in the house. What's going on, Downscale? How are you, my man? Wait, the mini ones is Paula's, not yours.
Yes.
All the breakfast talk makes me want. I know, right? I love me some breakfast meats, a little sausage, a little bacon. All right, so let's get through the list. I feel like we're all over the place. If you're listening on the podcast, which I may or may not put up because I'm way behind on podcast posting, and it sounds like we have a busy day. I don't know what the call was about, but and I've got.
Oh, we're good. We were about to have a busy day, but it's fixed now.
Okay, cool. Well, I love you. Good. Awesome. Because I've got a bunch of stuff I need to do for the website that I haven't been doing that I keep talking about doing. I need to actually freaking do it. Wine Bar George. I've not been to yet, but that sounds so fun. Wolfgang Buck Express. Yasaki is fun.
Yasaki.
What's your favorite place to go to? Like if you could go to one place to eat right now today, if you were in Disney Springs, you can go to one place today, where would it be? Because for me, there's two that are right on the top.
I was going to say there's two. I don't know.
So what are you two? Let's go with two.
Edison and Polite Pig.
Yeah, those are my two too.
Yeah.
I love you.
Those are.
Let's go.
And the marketplace to get Dole Whip. Because I haven't had some in a long time.
And then across the street, you go to the Marketplace Co-op. My favorite shirt that I own, I bought at the Marketplace Co-op. So the Marketplace Co-op has my favorite shirt I ever bought. She bought for me, whatever.
Is it the Haunted Mansion one?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And I love it so much. The next year, we're in the same building, same store, and the cast member at work, he's at work and he's wearing my favorite shirt. So I walk up to the gentleman, really big, studly looking football guy. And I said, you're wearing at work my favorite shirt. Like, think about that. My favorite shirt I have in my closet, in my whatever. He's wearing it to work. Mm-hmm. That's goals. I'd try a wine bar, George. I think it sounds fun. Everybody who's been in there tells me good things. Sprinkles. Everybody loves sprinkles. I'm not a big cupcake guy, but I know a beautiful lady who's sitting next to me that's a cupcake nut.
Yeah. I don't know if I don't remember if we had sprinkles.
So the people of the planet who love cupcakes love sprinkles. And you are a cupcake snob. And you don't even know about sprinkles, do you?
No, I do know about sprinkles. I just haven't tried it. I don't know that I'm actually a cupcake snob.
Oh, like, please.
I don't go and taste a bunch of cupcakes. It's just when I get
No, you have something like, oh, this isn't as good as that one.
Yeah.
That makes you Let me know in chat what's your favorite place to go to Disney Springs for food. And even more importantly, I want to hear what's the next place you want to try that you haven't yet. Because for me, that's a much longer list. I was telling them when you were fixing something at work or whatever you were doing, I want to do paddlefish. I want to do paddlefish a lot, but I doubt I'll ever do it with you. So someday I'm going to probably do maybe a YouTube meetup with my YouTube friends because my wife doesn't like.
Well, I can go. I won't eat
seafood.
There's going to be something there I can have.
Sounds like we're going to paddlefish. See how I did that? That's how you do it, people. We talked about Rainforest Cafe where you're gone. We haven't done the Rainforest Cafe there. We do like Rainforest Cafe though.
And we do. I mean, it's hit and miss sometimes for me.
I've never not liked it.
Like I had the worst, I think it was calamari maybe there. It was so
coconut
bad.
Shrimp. You put coconut shrimp on the menu. I'm pretty much done looking on the menu.
Volcano. We went with your mom one year
and I
got that volcano thing, and that was awesome. The girls thought it was the coolest thing ever because it had sparklers on it, that big giant dessert.
I don't need my food sparkling. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you do. It was like you could take great pictures, but you really go to sit in the jungle and have the experience.
Hitchhiking Bones, I already love you, but it's new level now. Oh, I've heard about the charcuterie. How do you spell charcuterie right but miss about? Okay, that's where we're gonna have to be.
It's called spelling on the
charcuterie. Did you do charcuterie right but you missed about? Yeah, that's weird. Want to try it? I love charcuterie. I don't care how you spell it. I love it. And when we talk about Hollywood Springs, I guarantee we'll be talking about charcuterie. What's everyone's favorite time with you and Earl? What's everybody's favorite time with you and Earl of Sandwich? I don't understand the question. Let's try that again. What's everybody's favorite time with you and Earl of Sandwich? My favorite time of the day is when I'm eating. And I love Earl of Sandwich. I don't even know what I get at Earl of Sandwich. I don't think I've gotten the same thing every time, but I might have. I don't remember. But I love Earl. I don't feel like I'm answering your questions very well. I'm a little confused. Same for us, Paula.
Did you talk about the food trucks that have the really good corn dogs?
No.
They're outside there.
Talk about it.
There's I don't know what they're called. There's this big red food truck that has really good corn dogs. Now the one at Disneyland is definitely better, but they're not bad at the Disney Springs food truck.
You do love, and when we do have Disneyland Day, I'm assuming we'll have a Disneyland Day. We will probably spend some time on corn dogs because you are obsessed.
I do like
you don't even like corn dogs in real life.
I know, but I do like the ones at Disneyland. The ones from the red. It's a red truck too, but it's a different kind of truck.
I type it too fast.
It's so good.
Charcuterie is a good one. Come on, that's pretty good.
Tap
I've been listening while I repair a rip in the dog's cone. Oh, dog cones are my jam.
The cone of shame.
How do you rip your dog cone? That's a rough dog. I want to try a place that has guava. I like papaya, but haven't tried guava yet. Which place has a non-alcoholic guava? Wow, that's very specific. When I look for the non-alcoholic guava store, I don't know. That's a rough one.
Yeah, I don't enjoy papaya flavor.
Type? I don't like papaya either.
I like.
Tastes a little bit like how I think armpit might taste. Carolyn said type.
I think it tastes like throw up.
I mean, there you go. What's everyone's favorite type? I still don't understand the question. I love a roll sandwich. I don't think I understand your question. Man, I'm trying. I want to try. Okay, there you go. The Fruit Truck is the only place in Walt Disney World where you can get a hand-dipped corn dog. Four Rivers Cantina. So right across from the Candy Cauldron is where you're talking about, where they have food trucks, right? And they usually have some live music there. They had a really good Mexican food place. I think I had some great Mexican corn there once.
I think Mark actually went over and got the corn dog.
Maybe. I don't remember doing that.
We were there with him.
And it's right across. We should really talk about the Candy Cauldron. We're almost up against our time.
Yeah.
But that's definitely one of our jams. I feel like
it's kind of a tradition that we have to stop there and see what they're making, and Reagan gets a treat or two.
Type of sandwich. Oh, Carolyn, I should have got that. What's everyone's favorite type of sandwich from Earl of Sandwich? I like them all. I got to be honest with you. I don't know. I
don't remember.
I'm probably gonna have a different one every time. I love it so much. Oh, my mouth is so watering. I'm gonna have a rough week all week. We're talking about food all week. So my favorite is definitely the Polite Pig in Edison, just like hers. The one that I want to go to most the next. I think Wine Bar George is right there. We didn't even talk about Homecoming. Everybody loves Homecoming. There's so many I want to try. There's so many.
Yep.
I think Wine Bar George is probably number one.
Wine Bar George.
Tomorrow,
it's a funny name.
Disney food at another place. Should we announce the place we're going to be talking about? It's going to be Disneyland or DCA or the Magic Kingdom or Epcot or Hollywood Studios or Animal Kingdom. Which one do you want to talk about tomorrow? Do you want to announce it now? Do you want to decide now? Or do you want them to just have to come and find out all by themselves?
I really don't.
Do you guys have a preference? We're going to end this stream in about 1 minute. Let me know what you want us to talk about tomorrow. We're planning on doing all of them, so it doesn't matter. Just a matter which one happens tomorrow. All of the Disneyland corn dogs are hand dipped. Yum yum. They are pretty good. She's a corn dog. She doesn't even like corn dogs in real life. You get me a Sonic corn dog, I'm down. You get her a Disney corn dog, she's in. Yes. Raglan Road, that's one Kadani Sean I've not done. I hear it's so fun. Polite Pig and Raglan Road. I also very much
Red Wagon, Jackie. That's
I really, really, really want to do Jock Lindsay's. I really, that's probably the place I want to do the most now that I think about it. But Polite Pig are two of, we hope to try in September. We'll be there in October. Stay a little late. We can hang out. Thank you, Caitlin. Thanks for being here. That could be a good name for a YouTube. Absolutely. Disney. Oh,
charcuterie.
Bill, you're so right. Totally. Disney charcuterie, a Disney foodie adventure. Boom. There you go. Boom. And no one can spell charcuterie. The problem with that is no one can spell charcuterie, so you'd never get anybody. But I love it. Would love to try your Raglan. Of everybody who I know loves it. Hughes and Bruce, friends of mine, they've been on my show, DizTube. So fun. Just a fun group. Love them, love them, love them. They say Raglan Road. Matter of fact, he's at Raglan Road like every dang day. Like you check out his Instagram, at least once a week he's at Raglan Road, and I'm jealous. We loved old school river dance back in the day. Nice. You and Team Mold will go on.
Yeah.
The vet gave us a foam circular ring like a donut instead of a plastic cone. Well, that's what happened there then. Mom, oh yeah, that's right. You were at Raglan. Remember that. Have a good Monday. Thank you, Jackie. So I don't know that anybody said where they want to hear, so we're just gonna have to decide. Just watch for the thumbnail if you want. Also, guys, really important. If you're still here, thanks for staying to the end. This is important. I am part of a collaboration. Rob, my buddy from TubeBuddy, Rob Bolosibus. I hope I'm saying his name right. I believe I am. Great guy. Works for TubeBuddy, and he asked me to be in a collab with him, and he posted it today. It's epic. It's awesome. I'm proud to be in it. Let me know what you think. Please, please, please watch it. More important, watch it. Enjoy it. Comment on it. And if you could comment in a way that I know you were there, you don't have to say, hey, Jeff sent me, or you don't have to be blunt. You can't. I don't care what you say. But I want to be able to see. I mean, I'll know your names. Mostly, hopefully, I would think. But regardless, I would love for my little community to give him some love because he's done so much for me, and TubeBuddy does so much for me. If you're looking into TubeBuddy, like my buddy Team Mold's been doing lately, helps you with your growth, makes you do things better and faster using TubeBuddy. It's all learnable out there, but they put it right there in front of you. So there's a free download, www.tubebuddy.com/Dole Whip for a free download. If you upgrade to their $9 or $19 or $75 a month tier, they actually share those profits with people like me. If you use my link, that is awesome. Check out that video, please, 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 on Rob's channel. It's right there. I'll drop it again and leave him a comment some way that I can see you were there. And somebody's going to get a prize next Sunday. That's it for tonight. That's it for today. I'm excited to find out what she fixed at work. I think we're going to have a busy work day. But I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Fear's a lying freaking liar. Don't listen to all the negativity. If you're looking for positivity, it's everywhere. Everywhere. Turn the dang channel if you need to. OMG TubeBuddy. Wow, it changed so much for us. I don't work for them, but seriously, love that.
Awesome.
Hey, Michael. Glad to see you. So Michael, Team Mold, Kay Atwood, Tiki Man Fam, Caitlin, everybody who's here, members of the channel, moderators, my mom, everybody, even Lynn back there who's running to work as we speak. Love you all. Thanks for being here. Have the best day ever. Tomorrow night, Bush League Baseball on the Bush League Baseball channel, and tomorrow morning, more Disney food at another place. I guess we didn't tell them where. We don't even know yet, right? So you'll just have to show up. Good night, Sean, Mar, Hitchhiking Bones. Thank you so much. Have the best day ever. Go wash your hands, even though you're fine, people. You're fine.
Woo!
Questions, comments, concerns?
No.
Have fun storming the castle.
See you in the morning.
Later, everybody. Bye.